Hi, welcome to another video from Dr. Lock in Sydney. What we're showing you here is a low-cost access control door station. This is a single door station controller. We install this product, and we also have locksmiths who install the lock part of it. With a product like this access control, there's actually two sides to it. You have your electronic side and you have your mechanical part. This is part of the mechanical part where your lock would lock into, and this is the electronic part which does all the controlling. Now this particular system is a two-part system, so there's the brain and here's what you would have on the outside of the building. If a burglar was to come along and try and manipulate from this outside part here, they can't actually get to the main controller, so all they get is a couple of wires. So by having a two-part system means they can't actually get to the main brain of the unit. Now this particular system here is low cost. It's easy to install, which means that you don't have to pull your whole building apart to install it. There's only two parts to it. The lock part, which is on the frame of the door, which releases so the door can open, and the electronic part, which is normally kept somewhere inside the building. So we just need to run a cable down to the front door and supply power to it. Now this has a non-volatile memory of up to 10 years, so it means even if your power's cut for a couple of years and you turn your power back on, it's still going to work. It's a great little system, one because of the cost, and two because it's so easy and also flexible. You don't need computers, you don't need thousands of dollars worth of equipment. This particular system here, depending on your requirements, can be installed for a reasonable price compared to majority of the other systems out there on the market. Okay, I'll take you through some of the features. We haven't for this demonstration installed all of them, but we have installed the majority of them to show you how functionable this particular product is. Okay, I'll run through some of the features very quickly for you. You can have 400 users. That means you could have 400 different codes, or you could have 400 cards. You can use a keypad and a reader as on the same system. Most places would only just have a reader and a swiper card. The way the swiper cards work, I'll give you a quick look at them here. You have the large one, and then you have two small little swiper ones there. Okay, for them to work, you simply swipe them past the reader, and it releases. That click right there, it's telling me that the door's actually released and the lock can open. With the larger tags, it's exactly the same thing. The only difference is we haven't programmed this in to show you that if somebody comes along with some other card from a different building, it's not going to work. You can also use the PIN number on this particular system as well, so if you didn't want swipe card and you just wanted to use PIN number, you can do that too. For this example, we've just done it as 1, 2, 3, 4, and now that's released as well. Now you can also change the code on this as well, and tags can be deleted. To delete the tags, generally you have to delete and reinstall the tags, but it can be done. So if you lose tags, it doesn't mean you have to go buy a whole new system. It just simply means that we change the tags. If you want to change the code, that can be done as well. All servicing is done through Dr. Lock here in Parramatta. Our website should be on the screen there. If you do need parts or anything like that, we also do sell them online. So anything to do with this system we can help you out with. All of our guys are completely trained, licensed, insured, cabling license, green cards, the works. So when you call Dr. Lock out to install an access control system, you're actually getting two technicians at the same time. One for the mechanical side of your locks and two for the electronic side. So that's why Dr. Lock has an advantage over a lot of other electronic installers or data cablers, is we actually have qualified people to do both parts, electronic and mechanical locks. Okay, now this system here, I've showed you the swipe card. You can use a PIN number. If you would like a door release, which is generally a big green button by the side of the door, for here we've just used a little small one, you simply push it and it will release the door. We can control the time on this as well. Another great feature about this particular system is, although it's a small system, it also has what's called a door open too long, where if somebody was not to close the door, this actual alarm, well, not an alarm system, this actual access control system could be wired up for a siren or a light, which would then indicate that the door has been left open. So if you had customers going in and out and they didn't close the door behind them, or for some reason they've left the door or they've propped the door open, now your security of your building is not secure, a little alarm will go off. So if the door is not returned to its proper position, this little system here can actually inform you of that via a siren or a blue flashing light, whichever you would like. We can actually custom make it to, on this particular system, to respond to a door being left open. Now with this is just an example. You can use a magnetic lock as well. Magnetic locks normally sit on the top of the door. This one is just a simple door releasing one where the lock part would go into this hole here, and when released it would release it and let the door open. So you can use it on magnetic locks, different forms of electronic strikes as well. Okay, so we've gone through that point. This particular one here can be also configured to allow the door to open if the power was to be cut off. Most people don't like that. They want it secure at all times, and when they do access it, power is applied to it to release it. It can be done in a reverse fashion if you need it for certain requirements or council regulations or fire codes. We can do it in the reverse situation as well, where you actually, when the power is cut, it would release here so that the door could freely open. So that's another key feature of this low-cost access control system. Okay, working temperature on this system right here and all these parts here is between 0 and 70 degrees. So even if you're in the harshest climate, very warm conditions, or even very cold conditions, it will still actually work. Comes with 36 months warranty, manufacturer's warranty. So if there's any problems with this, there's 36 months warranty on it. It is made in Australia. It has the little icon there, which is quite rare for a lot of products these days. Are all made overseas. This is actually an Australian product. Okay, these parts here, they come from a variety of different manufacturers. Ones that we recommend is Paddy, made by Lockwood. So that's made by Lockwood, that part there. And then this one here is Australian made. We install this system. If you have any more questions about this particular system, just email us, or you can call us through. Our number is on our website, or it's right here as well. We do alarms, locks, access control, CCTV. Anything along those lines, feel free to call us. We can show you how to maximise your security. This particular product here is ideal for offices, anywhere that you would like, just a low-cost access control system. It's perfect. You give each one of your employees a little tag like this. They simply swipe it and they can get into the building. Okay, there are more sophisticated models of this that can do all sorts of different things, such as time, recording of cards, can be controlled by computers. You can even have access control systems controlling hundreds of doors in your building. All these things are possible. We also have other control systems which have alarms built in. So we have alarm systems with access control in them as well. So you don't need to buy separate systems. You can actually have one system which can do I think up to 6 doors, and you can also use it as an alarm system as well. This particular one is just access control, and the best thing about it is the price. To have something like this installed would not cost you as much as what some of the other systems on the market are. The parts as well, it can be integrated with a variety of different parts. Mag locks, electric strikes, all sorts of things. So if you need more information, or if you need a custom system design, please call us. We're happy to come out and quote and give you an idea on what we can do for you. This particular system here, generally speaking, prices start from around about $1,000. For a more expensive system, the prices can go quite high, but you don't need to spend $4,000 or $5,000 for a single door controller. This will do the job quite nicely, and what's better is it's very reliable. Even if the power's cut off, it's still going to work when the power gets resumed. Okay, and that's about it. I'll just give you a quick run through again. Card, doors released. We can also time that to make that go for longer. Use the PIN number, doors released, and an emergency button or a green button from the inside, doors released. For further information, please look at our website, and thanks for watching.